What it do? This your boy Fatman, BigBoiStatus, and you watching Behind the Artist.
BigBoiStatus.
These who got the sauce, got the sauce.
Damn, DJ, you made this shit for real?
What? Just know that I'm back on their ass. I know that they mad cause I get the cash. Bitch, I'm the next to blow. Got a problem with BigBoiStatus. I crack on your head like a motherfucker pistachio. Ain't no lies in my rhymes. My city is wicked, my nigga. Bitch, at that country flow. Told the plug I need pounds of the gas on the man and shit. He son them pronto. Told him 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour shit. Call him for 5 more. Hit the gas and it look like I'm racing. Live my life like I'm moving no basic. 100 man, motherfucker, just face it. Put me to the test, bitch, I'ma ace it. No NFL, bitch, I'ma kick it out. Make the money do flip like.
What it do, Fatman, BigBoiStatus. You already know. Well, shout out to Coco. She on the set of the BigBoiStatus video shoot. Fairfield County, Ridgeway representing South Carolina in this bitch. You heard me? We out here, rapid fire, no problem. You got the bike side, you got the crew out. You know what I mean? That's what we do. Ridgeway shit. You feel me? So yeah, Coco, what's happening?
Nigga pull up and solve.
Can you give us a quick introduction? Who are you? Where you from? All that.
Okay, what's happening? My name Fatman, BigBoiStatus. I'm originally from Fairfield County, Ridgeway, all that, you know.
Okay, so jumping straight into it, what got you in the music business?
Music was always been a part of my life. Since I was a jit, like my whole family is musically inclined, so ain't nothing I get in the mirror every day and practice, ain't nothing I ever had to practice. None of that, you know. It's just something that's always been in my blood, you know what I mean, since I've been a youngin'. And I just continue to do it. I like doing it. I love doing it. I mean, because I know I'm good at it. So, you know, it's just something I've just been doing since I've been a youngin'.
So you like starting a church or something, or it was just like?
Yeah, you can say that too. You can say that too, because my family, they church, you know what I mean, they sing for, you know what I mean, do all that. So yeah, it started from there. Like, when it comes to music, just me, period. Like, shit, I can play the drums. Like, I think I can sing a little bit. I mean, my daddy sang, my granny sang. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's easy. It just come to me like that ain't yeah. You know, like some people like they probably have to practice this and that, but like I ain't asked for this. I was born with it. You feel me? Like yeah.
Okay. So how does being from South Carolina hurt or help your career?
Being from the Carolinas, right now, is a help, cause like the Carolinas as a whole, like we really just doing our thing as a whole, like the whole Carolina, like it's a whole nother movement. I mean, like you say, you got the baby in North Carolina, he doing his thing for Charlotte or whatever, putting on. Then you got the South Carolina, we got to show them what we doing too. You feel me? Like, but we all putting on though. The Carolina as a whole, this our year, this it right here. I mean, just so anybody who doing music shit, just keep doing what you doing. Like, just keep doing what you're doing, and it's gonna work because it's our time.
So you feel like right now it'll take off? Because I know like in the past it's been kind of slow for South Carolina, so you feel like it's like the best time?
Yeah, I feel like it'll take off because I feel like one thing that I see, you know what I mean, and I ain't speaking on for nobody else, I'm speaking for me. I feel like we need to kind of like grasp our own identity, and I feel like that's where we're going with it now. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where we're going with it now. Like, and there been a lot of people that done had the opportunity from South Carolina that kind of fumbled the ball or whatever. But I mean, it's cool though, cause everybody, you learn from your mistakes and then you bounce back. So I mean, but like I say, it's our time now.
Did you ever feel like you ever needed to move from South Carolina, or?
When you say move, what you mean, like to live or just like travel?
To live, because I know some people feel like they have to get out where they come from so they can advance. So
I mean, yeah, that's a good statement. That's a good point. You know, yeah. And I mean, as of right now, like with me now, like I move around. You feel me? You have to move around. You can't just stay where you at and just think like it's gonna work. No, because eventually, where you at, people gonna get used to it, and it's gonna just be like, okay, well, he just doing this, like, oh, that's just him. That's just you gotta go to different places. You gotta go see different stuff. You get different vibes when you move around. So yeah, but for us, like, I need to move to another state to live. Like, nah, because I mean, as long as you get on that road and you travel and you hit these different small cities, small counties, like where we from now. We from Fairfield, a small county, but guess what? Fairfield County, one of the richest counties too, though. You feel me? And we like to party, and people can come around here right now and make money, whatever. But what I'm saying is, as long as you moving from county to county, state to state, like it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out.
So speaking of being from Fairfield, what is your favorite thing about Fairfield?
Fairfield. The favorite thing about Fairfield, it's more of everybody is more like family. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the sports. Everybody big on sports around here. You know what I'm saying? And when it's time to come together, we do come together. We do. But yeah, stuff like that. And food, you know, everybody like to cook. So that country food now, that's where it at. So yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you just recently had a show at Club 301. How was that?
Oh yeah, that was dope. I had a what I did was I had threw a little shindig, that we call it, little shindig. It was dope. It was flooded, and yeah, that was dope.
Okay, so I seen the other day you posted a status saying that you about to come out with an album.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, right now I'm finna drop an album. I'm looking forward to come out in probably late May, end of May. That's where I'm going with it right now. But I'm actually not finished with it. I'm working on it now. I'm finna get ready to fly to California. I'll be in California. I leave. I'll be out there for like a couple days. And I'm gonna work on some music while I'm out there, and when I come back, I'm gonna work on some more music. I'm not gonna stop working on music anyway, but that's just something that I'm working on right now. The name of the album, man, originally I called it Fuck Rap, but the reason why I called it Fuck, let me give you my explanation for that. My reason for calling it Fuck Rap was because I feel like I got everything that a rapper or somebody who doing anything musically got that's professional, on a professional higher level than me. I feel like I got the same shit. You feel me? What else? I mean, I got a lot of shit from not doing music. You feel me? Like I got my own house, got my own business, got my cars, got my kids. What else? You got the jewelry. I mean, what? So that's all. When you see rappers or somebody who do music or whatever, that's the first thing you're gonna be looking for. Like, oh damn, look at the jewelry, look at this. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really worrying about that because I already got that. So that's why I call it Fuck Rap. And it's just me being like really sarcastic because I'm saying fuck rap, but I love rap. You feel me? Like I like doing rap. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna call the album BigBoiStatus. So y'all just stay tuned. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna call the album. And my reason for calling it BigBoiStatus, it's not about your size. It's not about none of that. It's about your mindset. You feel me? When I say BigBoiStatus, that come from your mindset. I kept Fatman because I grew up as Fatman. You feel me? Like my mama gave me that name. You feel me? The street, everybody who knew me as Fatman. But I put BigBoiStatus behind it because of my mindset. I think big. I want to do stuff big. You feel me? Like I live life on a big agenda. So I don't believe in failing. So anything I do, I don't believe in failing. Minus anything that, you know what I'm saying, somebody can throw in your way. Like I don't be worrying about that. I just be blocking it. You feel me? So like I don't really care about that. So that's why I feel like I want to focus on me, like who I am. Like I want to give people who I am versus somebody thinking they know who I am by listening to what somebody else say or something like that. So I think I'm gonna call it BigBoiStatus, you know, and just focus on that and just focusing on my brand too. You feel me? Like it's like me branding myself, and I'm focusing on the brand and focusing on. I'm gonna give you my inner thoughts on this album, so it's gonna be dope. So yeah.
Well, I look forward to checking it out.
Yeah.
So just taking a few steps back, and so people won't be confused as to why we in a barbershop.
Yeah.
You own your own barbershop, so how
Yeah.
did you get started in cutting hair?
Oh man, I started cutting hair, man, like young. Like I was just in the hood doing J's, like cutting drunkies hair. Like, man, hey man, what's up? Let me cut your hair, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They hate me napping anyway. They don't give a fuck. There's free practice. But then anyway, so I got a little older. I went and hollered at one of my family members or whatever, and go by the name of Sam Cornelius. Shout out to him. He gave me the opportunity though, like to help me get my license, and then when he helped me get out the street or whatever, cause like I was going in the wrong path anyway. So he helped me get out the street by just, you know what I'm saying, give me the opportunity to cut hair and stuff like that, and I just stuck with it. And shit, it just like anything else you doing. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, cutting hair, like, what's wrong with that? If you got a big homie and they tell you like, man, that shit lame, don't be, man, you ain't gotta do that, nah, you crazy, cause one thing about it, this shit like getting street money too. Legit street money, you feel me? But you just gotta stay with it. And I just stuck with it though. I just stuck with it, and shit, I've been doing it now for a long time. A very long time. And look what it got me. I got my own building, you feel me? Yeah, so we in here.
So you kind of already answered the question that I was going to ask. Did you feel like it was a passion or was it just for income?
Yeah, it was a passion, of course.
Yeah.
And it was both.
Yeah.
It was like I was born with it, then it became a passion. You feel me? Like just doing music and shit. Like, man, yo, that shit easy. It's easy, and it's more easier now to win versus when I first started doing music. I ain't really take it serious in the beginning anyway. You know, most people gonna argue, yeah, man, I wouldn't take it serious, but then I started taking it serious. That's really my story. Like, I didn't. And I went through a situation with, you know what I'm saying, I was signed to this thing called SOW. It's called Sounds of Washington. And a lot of people don't know this, so I'm gonna give you this raw, you feel me? I was signed to this label called Sounds of Washington, probably about, we'll take it back 8 years ago. I was signed to that, and I went through a bad situation with that, just not knowing the business, just knowing that, like, damn, I got talent. I know my city behind me. You feel me? I had one of the biggest video shoots in Fairfield County, period. Like, one of the biggest. You can go back right now. It's called Welcome to My World. So if y'all ain't never seen it, go look at it. It's called Welcome to My World on YouTube. Fatman, BigBoiStatus, Welcome to My World. That was my very first video shoot ever in Ridgeway, period, all that. So yeah, like from that point on, like I was introduced to this guy. He had a label or whatever. He wasn't from him. He from Washington D.C. And long story short, I signed to him. It was okay in the beginning. Then shit started going bad, sour. Then I started seeing other shit that went right, like any other bad contract. Yeah. So I was slowed down when it come to like putting out music. I was still putting out like little tapes here and there, and but little videos here and there, but it wasn't like consistently. It kind of like slowed me down. He slowed my momentum. When I had the momentum, like I had songs on the radio. I had like Got It Made, that was on the radio. I had Welcome to My World, This Life, that hit the radio waves. But I had the momentum at the time, so then when I was with him, he kind of slowed me down because I guess it was more of a, we kept bumping heads on business stuff because I'm not a dummy, for one. And secondly, like, I know what's going on now, and he more so know what's going on then. But, you know, a bunch of lies, whatever. So I went through some legal shit. I had to get out of that contract. So that's when I got out of the contract and I dropped. Once I got out of the contract, I got new management, all that. Then that's when I dropped my album, Better Late Than Never. I dropped Better Late Than Never after I got out of that contract. Then I came back with another EP right behind that. Then I dropped No Filter right behind that. And then I just dropped Carolina Flow last year. You know what I mean? And the song that went crazy on that was a song called Do It, featuring me, ABM Broom, J League, and ABM Carneet. So that been going crazy right now. So y'all go check that out too. Yeah.
Okay. So you were working with Boosie. Fairfield is like a big Boosie fan. Like when I grew up, all I heard was people talking about Boosie and waiting for him to get out.
Yeah.
So what was it like meeting and working with him?
Well, it was dope. You know what I mean? Actually, when I went to Boosie to see Boosie, to meet Boosie, I gotta give Famous credit. I went down there with Lil Rue. You know what I mean? He invited me to come with him. Him and Lil Rue, they did a song and a video together or whatever. So that's how I ended up meeting Boosie or whatever. So yeah, it was just that. You know, we just chop up, whatever. It was just that. So it wasn't nothing major. It was just something. You know, I mean, I guess it's something major to somebody else who hadn't met him.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't seen, like, I'm a Boosie fan too.
Yeah.
So yeah. It was a good experience. A damn good experience. Yeah.
Now you been in his studio, you talking about
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, with me, like, I don't be starstruck. You feel me? Like, I don't be starstruck. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I am a Boosie fan, and that was a great experience for me. And I'm glad to be able to tell somebody like, yeah, nigga, I met Boosie, you know what I mean? Yeah, took a picture with we was in the studio, yeah, all that. So that was dope. Yeah, that was dope.
Okay, so with BigBoiStatus, where are you trying to take it? Like, are you just trying to keep it with music, or are you trying to make it something else?
Nah, BigBoiStatus is we global. We going global. We ain't global. We going global. But we going global definitely. And like after a while, like I'm trying to. You know, once I get everything where I need to go, like I'm ready with it right now. But I want to be all the way ready with it. Like I'm ready, cause when you ready, you ain't gotta get ready. You feel me? But like artists, all that. I'm watching all the young artists, man. Like for real, they keep me motivated to keep going. Like damn, like you know what I'm saying. Like I love to see somebody working, love to see artists working. And I ain't gonna tell you no lie, man. Like shout out to Vino, man. You know what I'm saying. He rest in peace to him. But before he died or whatever, man, whatever happened, like before that happened to him, man, like that young kid was gone, man. He was out of here. You feel me? And he put fire under a lot of artists' feet because he was really doing his thing. You feel me? But yeah, man, he was really doing his thing, and I hate that happening, like for real. But he represented for Fairfield County. You know what I mean? He never said nothing other than Fairfield County, and I like that. Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of, it has been a lot of deaths happening to like the youth. How have you managed to deal with it?
How do I manage to deal with death?
Like, it's been a lot of deaths happening to like younger kids in
Yeah.
Fairfield, so I'm saying like how have you been able to deal with it?
Man, I tell you what, with that, it's more so kind of like stuff gonna happen. You feel me? Like you can't stop nothing from happening. It's already written, but like it just, man, it's just crazy. Like ain't really too much you can like really say, but it's not a good feeling to see a kid like get killed or like die or in a car accident or like lose their life by getting shot. Just fatal, like anything fatal, and you know that kid, like you done seen him. Like I say, man, I got a barbershop right here in Winsboro, Fairfield County. You know what I mean? Like, so everybody, like you say, people that die, so, like I know them. You know what I mean? I might not know them, like I ate at their table and nothing like that, but some of them I did know them. Like I done been to your house, I done seen you grow up. You feel me? Like I done seen that. So just to deal with it, it's just like, man, the only thing you can do is just pray, man. Like God, watch over my city. That's all you can say.
So with 2020, I know it was like crazy for a lot of people. A lot of people couldn't do much. Did it ever affect anything that you had going on?
You want me to be real?
I mean,
man, the pandemic affected everybody. I don't give a damn who you is. You could be the richest motherfucker in this world. The pandemic hit, it affected you. You might talk that shit like it didn't. It affected you until you figured it out. Till you figured out what was the next step and what I need to do, because it was something that just happened. It wasn't nothing like, oh, this didn't happen before. Nah, man, if that shit happened before, it was when my grandma was a baby or something. Like, yeah, so, you know. I ain't saying I lost my everything. I lost shit behind it. No, I didn't lose nothing. But what I'm saying, did it affect? Yeah.
But you were able to stay like on top of
it? Yeah. I was always able to stay on top of shit, but it just, when shit like that happens, that separate the men from the boys, the women from the girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The consumer. You feel me? Like what you gonna be? You gonna be the hustler? You gonna be the nigga that's selling it? Or you gonna be the nigga that's buying it? Like, shit. That's how it go. Like, what you gonna do?
No, I feel like it kind of brought everybody to be like what they really is.
What they really is about. Exactly. It show you. Man, shit, the government give away so much goddamn money, man. Motherfuckers was starting all kind of businesses, man. Like, if you can't survive off the government trying to help you start a business, shit, you fucked. Like, you don't need to be out here like that. Yeah. That was an opportunity for anybody who had a dream, to be real. But, you know, motherfuckers probably blowing their shit on bullshit.
Right. But, okay, so when we first when it was on the video shoot.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about that when that's coming out.
Oh man, you said you came to the video shoot. I shot with Rapid Fire. He an artist out of Columbia, South Carolina. The name of the song is called No Problems. It's out right now on all platforms. You type in Fatman BigBoiStatus featuring Rapid Fire, No Problems. You can get it on any site that's dealing with music. But we just shot the video. The video should be dropping soon, man. I'm waiting on it now. My man, he's still in editing mode right now.
Yeah.
But I'll probably have something good for y'all soon. And and while I'm in Cali, I'm about to shoot another one too. I'm gonna shoot a video out there. So yeah.
So you might be working.
I'm working. You got to work, man. If you ain't working, then you bullshit.
Right.
I ain't got time to be bullshit.
But now you got all the bikes and stuff out there. I only seen like one scene, so I don't know what else.
Yeah.
So I guess I gotta stay tuned.
Yeah, you know, bikes out, lights out. You did, bike like 803.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your favorite song you ever recorded? It could be new or old.
My favorite song I ever recorded? Ooh. I can tell you my really song I ever recorded. It's called My Letter. That's hard. That's one of my really songs I ever recorded in my life. Like, I don't rap. And see, let me tell you something. That's the thing about me. Like, I'm not fabricating no rhymes. I'm not doing none of that shit. I ain't rapping about nothing that I ain't been through. Nothing that I ain't never did. You feel me? Like, I'm rapping about real life shit. So when I say like all my music before now, if it bored you out, it's because that's how I was feeling at the time. So I might have dropped some shit that everybody wasn't feeling. Like, it might have been on like some soft rap shit. Like, but I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. That's just how I was feeling at the time. So, and right now I'm in my mode like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you want the beast? Here you go. Now I'm back on some other shit. But my favorite, to answer your question, to get back to that, answer your question, I think My Letter, the song I got called My Letter, that's one of my favorites. That's one of my top favorites right there. And that song is speaking on like my mom when she had cancer, me having my first child, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? My partner at the time, he was locked up, but he home now, you know what I mean? But I was just speaking on stuff like that, just real life situation. And I think, because I wrote that really from the heart, like I was just sitting there writing and I was like, damn, this shit hard. So yeah, that'll be one of my favorites.
So what is your next big project you have coming up besides that?
Next big project coming up, to be continued. You know what I'm saying? To be continued. But my album is coming out though, BigBoiStatus. So when the album get ready to drop, y'all make sure y'all go grab that, because it's gonna be the hottest shit in the streets, out the streets, on the shelf, off the shelf, on your mobile phone, everywhere. It's gonna be everywhere. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the hottest shit out. So y'all make sure y'all grab that. I'm gonna let y'all know when it's coming.
So is there any advice you want to give to the younger artists, older artists, anybody, any advice that you'll give?
Advice I can give you, anybody who's doing anything productive with yourself, is just keep doing it. Keep doing it. If it's positive, keep going. Keep grinding. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do this and you can't do that. You know what I mean? I done been through so much negativity, like, but it's crazy because at the same time I still be smiling and shit. Like, I still show love. I give back to my community. You know what I mean? I still go. You feel me? And to anybody doing anything, don't give up. Just don't give up. If you believe in yourself, then it's gonna happen. You gotta manifest it. You feel me? You gotta manifest it. If you can think it, you can smell it. You feel me? And you can smell it, you can hear it. If you can't hear it, I guarantee you can touch it. And once you touch it, it's there. You feel me? So, yeah, just keep going, man. That's all. To anybody doing anything positive.
So tell the people how they can find you, your music, and all that good stuff.
You can find me on all social media platforms. Fatman BigBoiStatus on IG, Instagram, that is. Stefan Willingham on Facebook, Twitter, I'm Fatman803. So yeah, there you go. That's on all the platforms I'm on.
Okay, well thank you.
Hey man, when you see me, just know it's me. You know what I'm saying? Just know it's me. I'm bringing them with that motherfucking pressure. You hear me? I got a whole lot of pressure coming. You dig? So yeah, Fatman, BigBoiStatus. Y'all check me out, man. You already know what's going on. Been doing it, been down. You feel me? So yeah, Fairfield County, this thing. You heard me?